born the power to save the world. I ask no forgiveness.
Salve, salve rapaziada, tudo bom com vocês? Sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal. Quem fala com vocês é o Maito e vamos para mais um episódio de Tales of Berseria, rapaziada. Bom, no último episódio a gente viu que deu muita merda, né? A gente encontrou, né, tanto o... Nossa, esqueci o nome dele, cara, o Artorius, né? Encontramos o Artorius, ficamos sabendo do passado dele, do porquê ele tá querendo fazer isso. A gente reencontrou também o Laficet, né, que era o irmão da Velvet, né, que ela achava que ele teria morrido, né? Só que ele ressuscitou como inominado aqui no game, né? E, cara, aconteceu muita coisa, né, mano? A Velvet quase ficou louca, mas com a ajuda do... Fi, né? Que é o molequinho que tá com a gente lá. Ela voltou ao normal e parece que deu tudo certo, né? A gente tá no level 60, entre 61. E vamos continuar daqui, vamos ver o que acontece, né? Estou com 45 horas de jogo. E parece que daqui em diante o negócio vai pegar fogo, né? Porque agora quem vai vir atrás da gente vai ser o demônio que tava com o Melchior, né? A gente enfrentou o Melchior a propósito, né? Cadê? Melchior, cadê? Aqui. Sim, foi bem de boa a luta contra ele, né? A gente enfrentou o dragão também. Na verdade a gente não enfrentou, né? Quem destruiu o dragão foi o inominado, né? Então não conto isso, né? A gente também enfrentou o Artorius, a gente não enfrentou, né? Mas a gente enfrentou o inominado também. Mas a gente não foi capaz de ganhar dele. E vamos lá, né? Vamos ver o que vai acontecer, né? A gente voltou para uma das cidades iniciais do jogo. E vamos numa estalagem. Eu preciso achar uma loja, cara. Essa loja aqui só vende itens iniciais, mano. Um coelho? Ah, o coelho.
So, should I think of you as my sister?
I've inherited Celica's memories, that's all.
And that doesn't make you the same person?
What exactly defines a person's identity? I may have her body and her memories, but...
You're right. If your soul has changed, you're not the same person anymore.
Even if I were Celica, I don't have the right to be called your sister. I followed Artorius' orders without question, sacrificing my own flesh and blood.
What about me? I devoured you. I have no right to condemn you for what you've done.
There's a difference, Velvet. I wanted you to do it. Even had I survived, I would have given myself to you before long. I wanted you to have my power, no matter the cost.
But why?
Right after the Advent, Celica's memories returned to me. It was then I understood what exactly it was I had done. Arthur, kind and caring, transformed into the cruel Artorius he is now.
Why did your memories return?
I don't know. I've heard that very rarely Malakim can regain the memories of their previous lives. Or perhaps this is my punishment for the pain I brought to you all. The stronger I feel my love for Arthur, the less I can forgive Artorius. My hatred of him has grown so deep, I'm not Celica anymore. As Ceres, I can never bring back the Arthur that I loved. Neither do I have the power to defeat Artorius. But you can. You're a Therian. You fully absorbed my power. You can face the Shepherd.
I know. I will stop him.
Forgive me, Velvet. I've pushed everything onto you. My hatred, my determination. I wanted to apologize one last time, at the end.
I'm glad I had a chance to know you. I'm glad that once I could be Laufey's sister. And Celica and Arthur's sister as well. I was happy.
Velvet.
Should you be up so soon?
Yeah, but...
Stay back! It's finally come to this. But of course it did. After all, I chose my revenge over a world of peace. I can't complain if people call me the Lord of Calamity.
Velvet, whether you're human, demon, or Lord of Calamity, it doesn't change that you have beautiful hair.
Laffy said the same thing to me a long time ago. He gave me this comb.
Your heart, I can tell it aches.
Yes. But even still, no. Because of that, I've made up my mind. I'm going to settle things with Artorias and Inominat, once and for all. It must be done. For my sake, and for the sake of those I loved.
I will too. Even without my compass, I'll place my hand on the wheel and chart my own course.
I will defeat Artorias. But if I kill Inominat, Laphicet, and me and the other Therians, they'll all...
A compass.
Eisen! Why the hell didn't you say something?
Calm down. You were passed out at the time, okay?
I'm going. I've got to stop him!
What's going on?
We got a message from the Von Eltia.
That's great. Is everyone okay?
Yeah, for now.
Huh?
While Benwick and the others were making their getaway, they got word that Eifried was spotted in Endgand. They said they're on their way to Lionel Island to meet him.
That has to be...
Yes, a trap. No doubt set by that horned demon, who may even be Eifried himself.
Eifried is a demon? Are you serious?
I said may.
Let's head to Lionel Island, whoever it is. It's a lead. Besides, we can't afford to lose the Von Eltia.
How will we get there? Zavid probably sailed off with the ship we came in on.
We'll steal one from the harbor. I may be a calamity, but I'm frugal.
Então vamos lá, né?
Curse it all. If only I'd noticed sooner.
Prince Percival safely made it back to the capital. The Abbey used everything they had to rescue him.
I heard he was kidnapped by the Lord of Calamity. So if they got him back, that demon must be...
Dead, along with all of her gang. That's what a friend of mine in the Royal Army told me anyway.
The Abbey's propaganda at work again, I see.
We're finally safe! Hurrah!
Hold up. From what I hear, no one knows if the Lord of Calamity actually gave up the ghost. Her hideout got destroyed, but some say she managed to escape.
What makes them think she escaped?
Fishermen from Port Renede saw a fleet of Abbey ships near that island that's rumored to be a prison. Just a little bit later, they saw a pirate ship speeding away from the area where the Abbey ships were headed.
Well, that was definitely us. Guess it isn't that easy to hide the truth.
There was some talk a while ago about prisoners' bodies washing up on shore at Port Renede. So that story sounds plausible, at least.
It does. And here I thought I was safe. So where did the Lord of Calamity go?
The Abbey needs to get their act together and put that monster down already.
Go ahead. Talk all you like.
I saw an Abbey ship heading toward the Sea of No Return. I wonder what they're doing.
They've made that whole area off limits. The guild got an order from the Abbey telling us to stay away.
They're being nice and careful, and taking precautions to keep the secret of Hexen Isle just that.
Yeah, but order or not, no one here is stupid enough to try to sail there.
It's said that compasses go dead, and monsters from the deep appear to swallow. Everyone knows that this...
Come to think of it.
A dragon?
Well, that was my whatever it is.
The Sea of No...
For the Malachim.
Everywhere the
Então vamos lá, né? Cara, uma coisa que eu tô sentindo falta aqui é que não tem as armas, aquelas armas Fell Arms, né? As armas lendárias de cada personagem, né? Olha ela aqui, ó. Será que vai ter essas armas?
How about this one? The hull looks sturdy, and I don't see anyone aboard.
You're surprisingly into this.
Maybe you've got a criminal streak in you after all.
What? No,
What do you think, Eisen?
She'll do.
Fazer um negócio aqui rapidão. Cadê? Um gato. Eu sorei. Mini Lloyd. Tá bom, vamos lá. A gente tem que ir pra ilha Leonels. Não dá pra ir pra lá só.
Eisen, everything all right?
We're almost at Lionel Island, all thanks to this ship.
Yeah.
If only my inner compass held as steady. From the first moment I laid eyes upon that demon, I think I knew it was Ifrid, but some part of me refused to accept it.
That's because you're Ifrid's friend, don't you think? After all, he taught you that the Reaper's curse was part of you, part of your creed.
We were lost at sea once. 20 straight days we floated together, close to death. And all he says is, you sure know how to liven up an adventure.
He sounds like an incredible person.
You did the same thing for Velvet, you know.
Only because you taught me how, Eisen. Your wheel is yours to hold, right?
That's right. That's what it is to live by one's...
Look, it's Lionel Island.
Not good. The Von Eltia's already there. We're too late.
Eleanor! What's going on? What happened? A horned demon attacked us out of nowhere!
They're breathing. Barely.
Zavid rushed here to save us. Had he not come when he did, we'd all be dead.
This is all because I hesitated.
Where'd they go? Zavid lured the beast away, towards the interior.
Let's go.
Lá vou eu ter que entrar de novo lá em cima, cara. Vamos salvar aqui. É hora de enfrentar o Alfred. Porra, mano, logo ele, velho. Quero saber como é que o Melchior tá controlando ele, mano. Será que nós consegue abrir esse baú aqui agora? Vamos ver. Deu nada. Vou arrumar o dela aqui. Esse aqui ficou zoado. Agora vamos ver como que tá os equipamentos. O laço tem que estar no time, então eu tenho que colocar ela aqui. Tirar ele.
Fine, fine. I'll join your little combat crew.
Deixar esse time aqui por enquanto. Então, vamos lá, vamos ver o que vai acontecer. Será que os inimigos são os mesmos? Será que vai valer a pena enfrentar eles? Acho que vai valer, né? Porque sobre os equipamentos aqui. Outro sabe? Eu posso cortar caminho, né? Ah, ele tá lá do outro lado agora. Eu posso cortar caminho ali, né? A lojinha aqui. Queria ir na lojinha mesmo. Os inimigos são os mesmos. Cadê a lojinha? Ah, tá ali.
I'll finish this now.
Well, that about does it. We can do this. What's this? Are we
Esse
done?
óculos tá muito feio nela, cara. Vou mudar esse bagulho. Muito feio. Vou colocar esse aqui. Tá mais paz. Deixa eu ver se ele vende equipamento novo aqui. Eu vou dar uma atualizada aqui e eu já volto, beleza? Voltando aqui. Vamos lá. Fiz uma limpeza aqui no inventário. Eu vou ir direto, nem vou enfrentar ninguém. Ah, vou enfrentar, vai.
I'll finish this now. They were nothing.
Eu não sei se vale a pena enfrentar. Vale mais a pena por causa da XP dos equipamentos, tá ligado? Mas vamos lá, vai. Vai enfrentando no meio do caminho, vai.
We can do this.
Not even worth my time. I'll finish this now.
Calma aí, filho. Corda veneno.
Beat it!
Sem perna. Tá, vamos rushar, vai. Não faz muito sentido ficar aqui, não. Cortar caminho aqui, do lado esquerdo.
Is that demon really Ifreed?
Eisen would know better than anyone, so I'd take it as a fact.
But I thought when people have a strong will like you and Kurogane, they don't lose themselves upon becoming a demon. From how Eisen talks about him, I'd say his strength of will should be considerable.
Even if you don't lose yourself, a demon is a demon. When you change, you're no longer human. I don't remember how I felt as a human, but I bet the human me would have thought I'm a real monster.
But would the old part of Ifreed allow him to be so obedient to the Abbey?
No. He didn't seem to be following Melchior of his own free will. I imagine Melchior's illusory arts are at...
Like what we saw at Loringen in a ball? Is that enough to control a demon?
They would seem so. But more importantly, someone with a psyche resilient enough to impress Eisen should be extraordinarily hard to turn into a demon.
So Melchior must be using a particularly nasty illusion.
Ifreed, Eisen, please be okay.
É, alguém aqui vai ter que bater as botas, né?
We have to hurry. Zavid's all alone.
Well, he's not exactly an ally. He's got his own creed. Remember the White-Horned Dragon? He might try to protect Ifreed.
So Eisen might too, right? This is Ifreed we're talking about, so...
He's a demon now. He's not Eisen's old buddy anymore.
Even if we can't bring him back to being human, there has to be something we can do to make him...
If he's a demon, he'll never be himself again. He attacked Benwick and the rest of his crew. The old Ifreed's gone.
So... what does Eisen plan to do?
I don't know. That's up to him. Worst case, we might have to fight him too. It's best you prepare yourself for that.
But...
Seria uma escolha, filha, certeza é isso. Tem muito o que fazer, não. E a gente pega a esquerda ali, ó. A direita, na verdade, né? Aqui, né? Vamos dar uma salvada aqui, né? Vamos cogitar que esse demônio aí é bem forte, né? Não vamos correr o risco de ter que voltar muito, né? Bora lá. Opa. Cheio de bicho ainda aqui. Tem um monte de inimigo aqui no caminho. 2 baús. Dourada? Eu não lembro daquele baú ali não. Vestimenta de quartzo. O outro baú tá atrás do objetivo. Legal. Ele tá lá na frente, ó. É ele mesmo.
Zavid! You alright?
Stop! I know these fists. This is Ifrid.
Why didn't you fight back?
Ifrid. He pulled me back from the brink. I owe him. This time, it's my turn to bring him back.
A demon can never be human again.
So what? It's supposed to make me change my creed? What do you think, Ifrid?
Savid!
Going after kids now? Benwick and your crew risked their lives by your side. Zavid's an idiot, but he stands by his beliefs. I won't let anyone trample their creeds.
Caralho, hein?
Even you!
O que ele fez? Nossa, ficou mais forte. Ixi, não tem que enfrentar ele mesmo.
I owe you everything, Ifrid. And now, it's time to pay it back!
É isso mesmo. Demônio Alpha. Desconhecido, level 57.
Are you all right with this, Eisen?
Normal.
Let's settle this.
Easier said than done. He's a sturdy birdie.
Damn right he is.
Now, rise, arise, ascending,
Tome.
and down! No mercy! Wounds that will ready to feel burn! Fire! Firing!
Porra. Segura a onda, irmão. Caiu. Olha, volta dele. Caiu.
End of the road.
Taking hostages now.
I'm sorry. Just forget about me. I'm prepared for whatever happens.
All right. You've grown. You're a man now. Family, friends, everything I ever tried to hold on to, all of it trickled away, fell from my grasp. But a certain idiot once told me, if you can't hold something in your hand, then make a fist and take it by force. This fist will take everything back. Just like you told me to!
I know this fist. It's you. Sorry. Caused you a lot of trouble, didn't I?
Don't worry about it. We're friends, right?
changed back into a human?
Forget it. It's too late.
I'm sorry. If I only knew how to use my power.
Stop crying. Didn't you say you were prepared for anything?
But, Eisen, you were searching for Eifried for so long.
You're still as soft as you ever were. Boy, I'll let you in on little secrets. Your power comes from being part of Inominat. Which means, if you can seal off his domain, you actually got a chance of putting up a good fight.
Seal off his domain?
The 4 elemental Empyreans sleeping in the earth pulses. If you can rouse them from their slumber. Hurry, while Artorias and Inominat are occupied. They're getting ready for some ceremony of suppression. It's now or never, kid.
Thank you, Eifried.
I'm just sad I can't go with you. It sounds like a goddamn blast.
I won't apologize.
You shouldn't. I'm grateful. You always kept things from getting dull. If we ever meet again, let's raise some hell. Eisen.
Yeah, we will. See you, Eifried. I owe you one, Zavid.
We had a chance to bring him back, but you went and killed him. Next time I see you, we'll settle the score. Between me and your creed.
See you around, Zavid.
So, we need to wake the 4 elemental Empyreans?
But how do we do it?
Dunno. Maybe you tickle their divine footsies with a feather until they...
You're back!
And you're looking better.
Somehow. But what happened to that demon?
We killed him. Benwick, he...
Let me tell him. The rest of you, find Grimoire and ask her about the 4 Empyreans.
Eisen.
Are you sure?
Do it. He gave us this chance. We can't waste it.
Okay.
Resurrect the elemental Empyreans. True. If we do that, we might be able to suppress Inominat's domain.
It may even liberate the minds of the Malakim that Inominat has under his control.
I'm sure some will no longer obey their exorcists.
Good. We'll take a big bite out of their forces.
More importantly, Inominat will lose the ability to enhance the resonance of his exorcists. Most exorcists will no longer even be able to perceive Malakim at all, just like before. Of course, anyone as innately gifted as me is another story.
Will I... become unable to see Laphicet?
We won't know until we try.
Eleanor...
Then let's give it a shot. I'll accept whatever happens.
But these elemental Empyreans, they're gods, right? You sure it's okay to disturb their beauty sleep?
They control the 4 elements. Waking them is likely to upset the balance of the world quite a bit.
I'll take that as a no then.
We don't even know how to revive them. At worst.
If it's anything like the opening, Then we need to offer a sacrifice at the Earth Pulse on a scarlet night.
We have to kill someone?
The act of killing is not essential to the ceremony. All that's needed is a soul free of malevolence.
If that's true, then doesn't Velvet already have a whole belly full of them?
The exorcists I devoured.
It's perfect. You're a Therian. You're capable of releasing the power you absorb. The souls of the high-ranking exorcists you ate should do nicely.
Use Oscar and Teresa's souls to resurrect the Empyreans?
It's worth a try at least. When's the next Scarlet Night?
3 years after the Advent. In other words, soon.
Do we have enough time? The 4 Empyreans are asleep in different places, right?
Correct. 4 Earth Pulses for 4 Empyreans. But if you use a life pool, you may be able to awaken all 4 at the same time.
A life pool?
Earth Pulses normally flow horizontally, but in exceptionally rare cases, they can flow vertically. This causes energy to collect at the Earth Pulse's base, forming a life pool. Though sometimes the energy flows the other way, upward, into what's called a life spring.
Oh! So if we make use of one of these life pools, a single sacrifice could reach all 4 Empyreans.
Where are they?
There's a life pool in the northern reaches of Midgand, but I heard a large temple was built over it recently.
That's the Empyrean throne! We can't go there, it's Inominat's home base!
Most unfortunate.
Couldn't we use a life spring? It all connects to the same place, right? We'll have to go against its flow, but...
We'll force the soul right down its throat.
Where's the nearest life spring?
Our best bet would be Mount Killerhouse.
Eisen?
I'm fine. What's done is done.
Killerhouse? That's the volcano on the northernmost tip of Northgand, but it's a hellscape of ice and lava.
Naturally. Killerhouse is the most powerful life spring there is.
So, in short, we shoved the souls of the exorcists into the molten core of that volcano.
It's just a theory, but...
It's one I'll put my money on.
Me too.
Then we're off to Northgand. Mount Killerhouse is north of Hellawes.
Então, vamos para esse monte Kila Algos aí, alguma coisa assim.
The ship's ready to sail. Where are you headed?
We don't have a problem. If you've got a grudge, we can settle it here and now.
Huh? Why would we have a grudge against you guys? The first mate fought like the first mate. The captain died like the captain, right?
I suppose.
Then no swabby here can blame you for what happened. We're Ifrid's pirates, and don't forget it. We're not so pathetic that we need pity from some lord of calamity.
All right. The ship's in your hands.
Aye, aye. You can count on us.
Vamos ver para onde a gente vai. Docas de Relaues. Só tem toda para ir para lá, né?
I see. Orichalcum or not, Stormquell snapped like a twig.
I'm afraid so. It was Inominat who did it. But I think Shigure could have done the same.
So hardness alone isn't enough. Forgive me. I thought I had found clarity, but it was only foolish pride.
You should be proud. You are, without a doubt, the greatest swordsmith in the world. I'm looking forward to your next blade.
Even now, you would still place your trust in me?
Of course. Is there any other swordsmith who could craft a blade out of orichalcum? You're a master of your art. A visionary who spent centuries working to forge a blade of legend. I'm honored to know you.
I don't know what to say.
Unless, of course, you've given up on making a sword to surpass Stormhowl.
Does this look like the face of a man who's given up?
Not in the least.
We're making good time.
The only problem is that ceremony that Artorias was going on about. We don't know how long it'll take.
Aifrid said they called it the Ceremony of Suppression. Most likely, it's how Inominat plans to release his power.
Most likely. He hasn't absorbed Laphicet in your despair, so Inominat should still be incomplete. But if his powers fully awaken...
Humanity will be robbed of their free will.
I can hear them celebrating now. The uglinesses of the human soul are suppressed. And the world is free of malevolence! Hurrah! Hurrah!
Robbing humanity of its will. They'll be like I once was. Something's coming!
Hey, please guys, let's not fight!
This is a domain?
Inominat's domain.
Their wills have been stolen.
It's not been fully sealed away yet. Rokuro, give him a good smacking. Wake him up!
On it.
Aizen!
Got it. We'll put in at the nearest harbor. To Port Zexen!
I feel like some jerk played tug of war with my brain.
Dig up some spirit. They're trying to strip away your will.
Oh no! Look! It's that merchant! You're all right!
I do not deserve to be all right. I used people, stepped on them just to make a profit. I even aided wanted criminals so that I could expand my business. My soul is black with ugliness and can never be forgiven.
Huh? No, wait! Stop!
The world needs to be purified of malevolence. I don't belong here. I have to die. I have to die. I have to die.
No, it's not right!
Oh!
You can die if you want, but saying you have to die is a good way to make my blood boil.
Those awakened to their own malevolence seek to end their lives. Welcome to Artorias' uncompromising world of reason.
First they steal humanity's rudder, and now they want to say who lives and who dies?
We should find out what's happening here. Unless you'd rather not see.
You're right. I wouldn't. But I won't hide from the truth any longer.
Before anything else, we'll need to confirm just how far his power reaches. Let's head to Logris.
Innominate suppression. Is this the ideal world the Abbey envisions?
Bien! There's no life in anyone's eyes! This isn't a fun place at all! It's not just people's minds being shackled. They're being forced to die, too. It's terrible.
Why would dying be part of anyone's ideal world?
Even under such strict control, new sins can still rise to the surface. If that happens, it's better to end the life of the sinner. Melchior came to the same logical conclusion.
What utter rubbish.
Anyway, we need to get to Logris.
What's going to happen to the world? How far will Innominate's power spread? When his domain expanded, I felt a faraway power suddenly come closer. It was enough to blot out the whole sky. I'm sure it's covered other towns too.
His domain has certainly extended to at least the entire populace of this country. Otherwise, what would be the point?
That means what happened at Port Zexen is happening everywhere.
Everyone is either a puppet, or...
dead by their own hands.
Innominate created this ideal hell in a single moment. That's the power we're up against.
So we few are standing against a truly monumental force.
This is your last chance to turn back.
Turn back to what exactly?
Forward or back, we're headed into hell either way.
At least this way, I'll have my own free will. I'd prefer a living damnation to that oblivion.
Well, don't come crying to me later.
Let's move along then.
So this is the result of their ceremony of suppression.
Seems that way. They've brought their peace to mankind.
I was a fool for trying to sell commemorative chalices to the people visiting the Empyrean's throne. Happiness can't be bought with ill-gotten gains made through deception. In an effort to change my malevolent ways, I sold my shop and entered the holy priesthood. Rather than pursue my own greed, I've chosen to dedicate my life to bringing the sacred teachings to all.
Wow, look how shiny and pure he is. So this is what happens when Innominate suppresses all of someone's sins and desires.
How nauseating. And this is the kind of world they're trying to create.
Yeah. Deixa eu ver como é que tá os olhos deles, se tão diferente mesmo. É, tá normal, né? Tão doidão. Aí se continua de boa. É só alguns cidadãos só. Aparentemente, né? E essa fila aqui é a fila do pão. E a lojinha continua ainda? Não, a lojinha também fechou. Ah, não, tá aqui ainda.
Hey, you're Kakiku's menagerie.
Ooh, close. It's Magilu's menagerie.
I apologize for always demanding that you entertain me, despite my inability to even remember your name correctly. I'm also sorry to you, miss, for always insisting you do that tedious little bird impression of yours. I feel so bad I could just punch myself. Nay, I must.
I'm not sure if I'm more angry or confused.
It is wrong to seek pleasure from viewing petty tricks and pointless entertainment. Honest hard work alone is right. Someone such as I, who was unable to live in accordance to the simplest of truths, should disappear from this earth. Please, use that special trick you told me of. Make me disappear forever.
Ixi, cara, tô tudo querendo se matar. Opa, baú cinza. Papel simples. É aqui que a gente tem que ir. Investiga a situação em Longers. Nossa, tem duas conversas aqui. E os inimigos, como que tá? Será? É os mesmos.
must accept that we all grow old. I can no longer perform the physical labor that allowed me to benefit society. I no longer deserve to live here. I must find a place far from others. There, I will await a quiet death.
This isn't someone accepting that they'll grow old. This is him refusing to grow old.
If this spreads, we'll have no more old people at all.
Pets consume precious resources and grant no tangible benefit to society. That's why I say we should throw them all back outside. It's only right.
I threw away my friend's entire pet beetle collection. They have been purged. This is all for the new order.
But I want to keep my rhinostagros.
Caramba, que doideira, velho.
It was the height of foolishness for a low-born person like me to hold on to romantic fantasies about Prince Percival. I should seek a male companion suitable to my social status, and live a life free of pointless desire and pride. Form, beauty, appearance, all are superfluous. Reason dictates that I seek a biological partner, who lets me live my life with greater efficiency.
While what she's saying isn't technically wrong, it really creeps me out.
Aqui não dá pra usar prancha.
Even the capital is silent as death.
Inominat's power did all of this. A god among gods.
Fountains are purely decorative and serve no purpose to the collective good of mankind. They must be purged.
Not just the fountains. The streets and houses are filled with unnecessary extravagances. Comfort is another word for vanity. It is a lie that breeds only envy and war. All vanity must be purged.
Yes, we cannot let ourselves be ruled by desire. We must control ourselves and lead lives of purity.
If they keep abandoning desire after desire, eventually they'll abandon even their desire to live.
I knew this would...
Isn't there anyone here who still has free thought?
I hope so. There has to be.
Mommy!
That was a child.
Mommy! I'm scared! Mommy!
Don't show any feelings, dear.
If they spot you, they'll...
Prince Percival! Tabitha!
You're still you!
Achei esses bichos aqui. Servo da profecia.
Demons? In the capital?
No, they're molecules.
Caraca, quanto de vida tem esses bichos?
I'm not one to go easy.
Tabitha, your mind's still your own?
Yes, somehow. But Prince Percival and that girl...
Looks like those Malachim took them away somewhere.
The prince was trying to help us get away. He said that the Abbey was gathering those who still had control of their own will at the villa.
We need to go after the prince and see just what's going on at the villa.
We don't know what sort of defenses they have at the front gate. Let's sneak in through the back.
Good plan. Back into the catacombs, then.
You got it.
Resgate Percival no palacete. Então a gente tem que ir para as catacumbas. Então a gente tem que entrar lá pela praça, né? Que é ali do lado direito, né? Um baú ali em cima, né? Um baú dourado. Caramba. Guarda-chama. A música tá tensa, hein? Sinistro. A guarda tá pesada ali. A gente tem que vir por aqui, ó. Ixi, vai ter cheio de bicho, eu acho.
So those weren't demons, they were Malachim.
Yes. They were probably ordered to hunt down any humans who still possess free will. Enominat isn't whole, and his suppressive powers are not yet absolute. So he must be using the Malachim to find anyone he missed and process them. Sounds like him. Process?
Be it a prince or a little girl.
I wonder if Tabitha's alright.
I don't think she'll be suppressed so easily.
Aye. She's got more grit than the average.
But even if she resists suppression, if the Abbey finds...
She'd stand out even more with us.
Maybe she was just pretend.
Huh? But
I'm just kidding. You don't run into a woman that tough every day.
She's been living in society's shadows, so if she heard you were war...
Then we should be on our...
Vamos lá então. Vamos ver os inimigos que tem aqui, né? Pegar a pranchinha de surf. Ah, dá pra ir surfar, né? É uma grande coisa, né? Mas ajuda. E os inimigos? Não tem nenhum inimigo aqui? Sério isso? Ah, tem sim. Ah, tá, que não ia ter inimigo, né? Isso aqui. Teletransporte, catacumbas, barão na próxima entrada do palacete. A gente tem duas saídas, B2, cidade. Tá, a gente vai sair aqui. Vamos entrar naquele ali primeiro. Vamos nesse aqui, vai. Está cheio de bichinho, hein? Ver se esse inimigo é forte. Ah, nível 16, mano. Ah, nem vale a pena enfrentar, né? Acho que esse inimigo é forte.
its guardian was
Esse aqui eu não sei, vamos ver esse.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones. I did
O
good.
inimigo é tudo batata. Então é só ir no objetivo mesmo. Esse aqui é o objetivo, né? B3. Aí do B3 eu tenho que ir pro B2 e ir pro palacete. Vamos seguir aqui, vamos ver se a gente chega lá. Não vou enfrentar ninguém mesmo, nem vale a pena. Tá. 2 baús. dois caminhos, pra cá e pra lá. Acho que é palacete, né? Então é pra cá. Tem um baú lá no final, já abri mesmo. Salvar, né? Não sei o que vai acontecer aqui. Uma coisa é certa, né? Todo RPG, quando você vê um save game, velho, salve. Pra você não se arrepender. Saímos lá na biblioteca, onde a gente achou o livro. É aqui que a gente tinha que vir? É, né? Sala de não sei o que. A gente tá na catacumbas, é ali do lado, né? Mochila de âmbar. Mais um save. Aqui deu treta da outra vez. Deu uma treta tremenda aqui, né? Apesar que não teve luta aqui, né? Teve coisa não. Aqui é o corredor, né? Que a gente percebe. Ah, não, vai entrar debaixo do... onde tá o grifo. O pássaro do maluco.
My mind is...
A channeling circle!
He's eating their will directly!
Bora. Eita, agora é fácil, agora. Pode vir, filho.
With an entrance like this, it's almost like
we're a bunch of heroes.
not fair! You were supposed to say like what? Prince Percival, are you all right?
Yes, thank you. Well, I know I can still feel scared out of my wits at least.
It's all right now. We'll help you find your mommy, and then
Mommy was executed. They killed her because she stole food to give to me. That's okay. They had to. Mommy was acting against reason.
So this is the true face of their suppression.
Yes, this is the ideal world sought by Shepherd Artorias. As long as malevolence gave rise to demons, this was the only way. That's why the Kingdom of Midgand consented to his plan. But I will never consent.
A world without sadness, but also without joy. A world without hate, but also without love.
You suppose the whole world's like this now?
No. Even this close to the Empyrean's throne, some here have held on to their free will. Still, we don't have much time.
Right. I can feel Inominat's domain spreading even now. It's incomplete, but it's quickly growing stronger.
Even we might be suppressed if this keeps up, and then it'll be reason o'clock all day long.
Prince, Griffin is doing well.
Good. That's good. I'm happy. Truly. Until now, I thought I was just a tool to serve my country. But when my feelings were being torn from me, I felt myself want something. No, I thought. I don't want this. I don't want to lose who I am. I understand the true horror of this ideal world now. I know it's selfish to put this burden on you, but I beg you, stop all this. Stop Shepherd Artorias.
You said something to me once. A bird that cannot fly is no bird at all. And now I say this to you. People stripped of their feelings can never truly be alive.
Yeah, that's how I used to be.
We're going to defeat Artorias. We're going to make this world one where we can be ourselves. We're doing it for us, not for you.
You've changed, haven't you?
You really have. You used to be a sword wielded by your own hatred. But now, you're in control. You're the one who swings the blade.
Even if I still don't know when to sheathe it.
Don't worry. When danger comes, I'll be there to protect you.
My, I'm jealous. It must be nice to have a reliable young man like that by your side.
It certainly is. Our fee's a gallant soul.
Eisen. About Captain Ifrid.
I dealt with him. But the Abbey, they stomped all over Ifrid's pride to achieve this suppression of theirs. With these hands, I will destroy them.
Then I'm going to be selfish too. And as just another flawed human being, I will offer a humble prayer that you succeed.
Well, I'm pumped. Who wants to go cut our way into this throne of theirs?
We can't just barge in, sword for brains. We gotta prepare.
We stick to the plan. Wake up the four Empyreans and take Inominat's domain away from him.
Artorias said the ceremony wouldn't be complete until the Scarlet Night.
Will they complete the ceremony first, or will we awaken the Empyreans? It's a gamble.
Well, moping won't get us anywhere. Let's head to Mount Killerhouse.
Right. It's time to suppress the suppression.
Então a gente tem que voltar lá para Helawes. Caramba, hein, mano.
Eleanor, did the Exorcists know about this when they agreed to help Artorias?
They couldn't have. The exorcists I know fought for a world where people could live their lives in happiness and peace.
But then how do you explain the fact that the Exorcists seem to accept what's going on?
Maybe that was just what I wanted to believe.
It could be that Innominat's suppression is also affecting the exorcists.
You mean Innominat might have taken control of their will and made them his tools?
Completely believable. Exorcists are too hard-headed to be open to much persuasion.
If I stayed with the Abbey, I might have accepted this world too. Thank you, Laphicet. It's your strength that protects my heart from wavering.
You really think so?
Of course I do. Have a little more self-confidence.
Guess it's a good thing I captured you then.
That's true. I owe you my gratitude as well. Thank you.
Seriously?
Quite. To be able to express what's in my heart is a wonderful thing.
You still drive me mad, but I can't disagree there.
Even when not yet fully awakened, Innominat can extend his reach to the entire world.
The other towns are probably in the same sorry state as the ones we've seen. Or perhaps even worse.
Magilu, is there some art that can awaken Malachim?
What do you mean?
Well, if I could just use the flames of purification properly.
Even if you could alter reality with that power, you'd end up destroying yourself in the process. Do you want to awaken that badly?
I need more power.
For Velvet's sake?
For her too, but I hate what the Abbey is doing. It's just wrong. This world of theirs is without any joy. I just want to do everything I can to stop them. This is what I want, with my own free will. And
I know of no such art. And even if I did, it wouldn't help you.
Huh?
You've already found strength in your heart. There's no magic that can make that stronger. What you need is to be ready and determined. And to be brave.
I guess you're right. Thanks, Magilu.
No thanks necessary. 100 gold will cover it.
You want me to...
Hey, good advice isn't free.
She always has to be so difficult.
Verdade, né? Relaias, né? Cadê? Doca de Relaias, Ilhas Lionel. Cara, deixa eu ver o negócio aqui rapidão. Cadê Ilhas Lionel? Aqui, área. Tem alguma coisa aqui, ó. O que é isso aqui, será, hein? A gente tem que vir aqui, ó. Aqui tem coisa também que eu não fiz. Na verdade não era aqui, era em outro lugar, mano. Apareceu uma nova? Ou ela já tava aqui? Acho que já tava, né? O que é isso aqui? Ah, aqui é o vilarejo, né? É aqui que a gente tem que vir, né? Ah, eu quero ver o que tem aqui, ó. Cadê? Área. Colete bonecos azuis. Será que dá pra ir pra lá? Deixa eu ver. Aqui dá pra vir pra cá. Dá pra vir pra cá. Mas não dá pra ir lá pra baixo. Ah, não, daqui, ó. Deixa eu ver o que tem lá. Onde que é? Na próxima área. Vamos ver. Vamos lá rapidão. Acho que é um boneco. Dois palitos, mas vai lá e já volta já. Onde que é? É aqui que tá falando, não é? Não, é na próxima. Área Lar das Crenças Antigas. Ah, então é onde? Ah, é lá do outro lado, lá. Cadê a área? Pô, não dá pra ir. Tem que ir andando, mano. Esse inimigo aqui é novo, né? Não, acho que não. Tudo igual. Deixa eu pegar o pontinho de surf ali, que é mais rápido. Parece que tá lá em cima. Nossa, eu passei por isso aqui, eu nem vi, cara. Ou eu vi? Acho que eu vi sim. Que eu não tinha me recordado. E o bagulho? Aqui atrás. Daqui.
That's 3 Nordals collected, and 1 to go.
Right.
Usually that turtle shows up right about now. What gives? Turtles, loiters, and...
You mean the Turtles is late because he's taking too much time getting a new design for his...
I knew you could follow along, my...
Should we wait for him a bit longer? I'm sure your sister's reply has to be arriving soon.
I don't write her those...
But you can't...
Maybe, but on...
Do you...
That's...
You mean...
That's... I think... And...
A brother... You...
Well...
Are we done?
Tá faltando mais um. Onde ele deve estar, hein? Deixa eu ver aqui no mapa. Deve estar em algum lugar que eu não descobri ainda. Bom, vamos. Qual é o lugar mais próximo aqui? Eu fiz cagada, né, mano? Podia ter feito isso aqui, né? Elaia, cadê? Não tem aqui. Pera aí. Pegar o barco que é mais próximo. Aqui tinha a quest do moleque também, né? Sumiu também. Será que ele morreu?
Oh, good. It seems you're both still here inside me, then.
It is not as though we desired these circumstances. We're only here because you ate us.
I'll make no apologies.
You wish to sacrifice us to the 4 elemental Empyreans, is that it?
Yes. I won't apologize for that, either.
It matters not. Your sins are nothing a mere apology could ever absolve.
I know.
At least you're aware of how selfish you are. Good for you, then.
Remember this well, Lord of Calamity. No matter how many times I am reborn, I will act the same.
As will I.
And I as well.
Did you say something?
Just dreaming is all. But I know now how deep my sins run.
Velvet, there's something I've wanted to talk to you about. It's about the Therians. And about Laphicet.
Let me guess. The link between us and Inominat.
Yes. There's no way of knowing what will happen until we actually try, but...
You don't have to worry about me. I said it before. Best just to blame all the wickedness of the world on the Lord of Calamity.
Don't you try to shoulder all of this yourself! We exorcists are just as much at fault for letting things come to this. So let me ponder what to do about Kamoana and the rest. But you need to think about Laphicet. There, I've said my piece.
I don't know which of us is more stubborn. Still, I've got to face the truth. I've got to tell him.
Oh, good. This place hasn't been suppressed yet.
We're unloading. Give me a hand, will ya? Hey, you listening?
Sorry. Something just feels weird.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of that lately. But pull yourself together. Yeesh!
Yet, being the operative term here.
We'd better get a move on.
Benwick, don't leave Kamoana or Medissa's domain. Got it? The Therians are part of Inominat. They should be able to resist suppression to some extent.
Aye aye. You watch yourself too, First Mate.
Mount Killerhouse is at the northern edge of Northgand. Bit of a trek.
It'd be nice if we could resupply along the way.
There's a town, Mergulhar, near the foot of the volcano. It faces the sea, but the currents lately have been too strong to approach it by water. However, the land route should still be clear.
The whole continent has been getting colder of late. Not just Northgand.
Colder? Could it have something to do with Inominat? Or maybe it's because the elemental Empyreans are asleep.
Both sound possible. But think too hard about the cold, and it'll give you the shivers.
Yeah, but even so...
Whatever the case, our course remains the same. We'll head to Mergulhar and work from there. Good luck out there.
Bom, é o seguinte, rapaziada, eu vou finalizar o vídeo por aqui. Acho que pelo visto a gente vai ter que ir pra um lugar meio afastado agora, né? A 2 áreas, né? Então acho que deixar isso aí pro próximo vídeo já. Deu 1h30 de vídeo já. Um dos últimos episódios a gente ultrapassou, deu 1h40, então bastante coisa. Então é isso aí, rapaziada. Espero que vocês tenham curtido aí esse episódio aí. Não só esse, né? Como todos os outros, né? Espero que vocês tenham gostado aí. Quem puder se inscrever no canal eu agradeço. Quem puder deixar aquele like eu também agradeço mais ainda. Muito obrigado aí porque tem acompanhado aí os vídeos. Então até o próximo vídeo. Muito obrigado, valeu e fui.